Overnight, social media feeds filled with claims that Norway has made public universities completely free again for international students starting in 2026. To understand why these headlines are misleading, we have to look back to 2023. That year, the Norwegian parliament ended a decades-long legacy, voting 86-11 to legally force universities to charge non-EU students a cost-covering tuition fee. The market reaction was instantaneous. Without the draw of free education, international degree student enrollments collapsed by 80% within a single year. Recognizing they had priced themselves out of the global market, the Ministry of Education proposed a new bill in June 2025. This legislative reversal officially took effect on August 1, 2026, and is the source of the current viral rumors. This comparison table shows what actually changed. The government removed the legal requirement that forced universities to charge fees, but they did not mandate free tuition. They handed pricing power back to universities. Blindly assuming Norway is a budget option again can trap you. If you apply without checking a specific institution's policy, you could easily lock yourself into 15,000 euros in annual tuition, piled on top of a mandatory 14,200 euro upfront visa deposit. Norway is no longer a blanket budget destination. By looking at the hard math, we can determine exactly who should target Norway and who is much better off taking their capital to Germany or Ireland. Under the 2026 tuition autonomy rule, Norwegian public universities now have the full legal right to set their own fees, which includes the option to drop them to zero. But the most sought-after institutions have chosen to keep charging. For the 2026 to 2027 academic year, the highly prestigious University of Oslo is maintaining fees for non-EU master's students, ranging from roughly 5,800 to 8,400 euros every single semester. NTNU Trondheim, a Kemtron's primary hub for engineering and technology, is keeping its rates equally high. Students in humanities and economics programs will pay a flat 176,300 Norwegian krone, or about 15,000 euros annually, just for tuition. The situation is identical at the University of Bergen. Known for marine biology and anthropology, they continue to charge non-EU students between 11,000 and 18,700 euros per year. You will find the exceptions at smaller regional institutions. Nord University, for example, is actively proposing fee reductions under the new reform, bringing costs down from their previous 7,200 euro baseline, pending final board approval. Even if a smaller university drops its tuition to zero, you are still legally required to pay a semester fee of up to 1,000 krone to cover local student welfare and public transport. Accessing Norway's top-tier academic prestige now requires paying premium European tuition rates. The country's historical cost advantage for highly ranked programs no longer exists. Average monthly student expenses in Norway sit at roughly 1,250 euros. In major metropolitan hubs like Oslo, living costs easily stretch up to 15,000 kroner per month. Because of this, the Norwegian Directorate of Immigration, or UDI, enforces strict financial checks before they will issue a student residence permit. This chart breaks down the true first-year capital required. The UDI mandates proof of exactly 166,859 Norwegian kroner, about 14,200 euros, per year for living expenses, giving Norway one of the highest proof of funds requirements in Europe. You cannot simply show an overseas bank statement. The full 14,200 euros must be transferred and locked directly into a Norwegian bank account or a recognized student housing fund before you apply for your visa. This liquid cash deposit acts as a severe upfront barrier. Finding a zero tuition program at a smaller Norwegian university does not solve the 14,200 euro hurdle waiting for you at the immigration office. If you are applying from India, you face an additional layer of academic friction. Norwegian public universities reject a CBSE or ISC Class 12 certificate for direct undergraduate admission. To qualify academically, you must first complete at least one full year of a recognized undergraduate degree program in India. For master's programs, a completed 4-year Indian bachelor's degree will satisfy the requirement. Securing funding is equally difficult. Non-EU citizens, including Indian students, are legally barred from accessing Lånekassen, the Norwegian state educational loan and grant fund. This leaves you with highly competitive alternative routes. You can target bilateral academic partnerships through the NORPART program, or apply globally for Erasmus Mundus joint master's degrees, which fully cover tuition and provide a generous monthly stipend. Even if you secure an institutional merit award, like a 50% scholarship at NTNU, you still owe roughly €7,500 in remaining tuition, plus the €14,200 living deposit. Applying to Norway from India requires navigating a delayed admission timeline while absorbing extreme personal financial risk, without the safety net of Norwegian state loans. There is one area where Norway's higher education system dominates the global market, and that is doctoral research. Unlike countries that treat PhD candidates as students surviving on modest stipends, Norway classifies doctoral researchers as fully salaried employees. This classification comes with a massive financial upside. You earn a gross salary of €47,000 to €49,000 annually, paying absolutely zero tuition fees. These highly lucrative research fellowships are open to applicants of all nationalities, which makes them intensely competitive on a global scale. While a master's degree in Norway requires heavy capital investment, securing a PhD position offers robust financial stability and bypasses the tuition traps entirely. This decision matrix maps exactly how Norway compares to its closest competitors based on your specific academic and financial goals. If your primary constraint is budget, avoid Norway and target Germany. Germany maintains genuinely free public university tuition in 15 out of 16 states. Combined with lower monthly living costs and a smaller blocked account requirement of just over €11,000, it is the mathematically superior choice for preserving capital. If you are measuring return on investment through immediate post-study career opportunities, choose Ireland over Norway. While Irish tuition fees sit similarly between €15,000 and €31,000, Ireland guarantees a 24-month Stamp 1G post-study work visa. This provides direct, unconstrained entry into an active, English-speaking corporate job market, a structural advantage Norway cannot match. If you are a doctoral applicant with a focus on STEM or the social sciences, Norway is the ultimate destination. The salaried PhD model bypasses the tuition requirements and the liquid cash visa deposits, replacing them with a nearly €50,000 annual income. Look past the viral internet claims. Protect your capital by investing it in the country that mathematically supports your specific academic and career timeline.